Have you ever had one of those days where you bend down to pick something up, and suddenly you realize, wow, that felt a lot harder than it used to? Or maybe you sat on a low sofa and thought, why does getting up feel like a workout now? It's not that you're weak. It's not that you're aging badly. It's simply that your body is giving you a little nudge, almost like it's whispering, hey, we need to keep moving. We're losing the strength we once used every day. And today, I want to show you something so simple, so safe, and so powerful that it can rebuild that strength faster than you think. It's not complicated. It's not risky. And you can do it right where you are, without equipment, without pressure, and without pushing your body beyond what feels right. You'd be surprised how much difference just a few minutes can make when you use the right movement the right way. Now let me share a quick moment that might sound familiar. I remember talking to someone who said, I don't feel old. I just feel like my legs don't listen to me the way they used to. And I smiled because that's exactly how most people feel as they move into their 60s and beyond. You don't feel old, you feel untrained. There's a big difference. And the beautiful part is you can retrain your body. You can rebuild strength, balance, and mobility. And today's simple squat variations are exactly what help make that happen. Because here's the thing most people never realize. Your legs, your hips, and your core, they're your foundation. Everything you do, from standing up to climbing stairs to getting in and out of a car, depends on them. And over time, without regular practice, those muscles start to weaken. Not because something is wrong, just because they aren't being challenged the way they used to be. But the moment you give them the right kind of movement, they respond. They get stronger. They support you better. And you start to notice changes in your day-to-day life that you didn't even realize were connected to your leg strength. That's why today, we're going deep into simple, senior-friendly squats that help you stay active, mobile, and independent. And don't worry, this isn't about doing deep gym squats or pushing yourself into uncomfortable positions. These movements are gentle. They're controlled. And they're designed for real human life, not athletic performance. Squats are not a gym thing. Squats are a life thing. Every time you sit down or stand up, you're performing a squat. Every time you bend down slightly to pick something up, that's a squat. Every time you get out of bed in the morning, that's a squat. So strengthening that movement pattern is one of the smartest things you can do for your long-term health. But before we go into the variations, I want you to understand something important. One of the biggest fears older adults have is losing their independence. And one of the biggest causes of that loss of independence is loss of leg strength. But the beautiful news? You have control over this. Even if you haven't exercised in years. Even if you feel stiff. Even if you feel weak. Your muscles are still capable of growing stronger. Your joints can still become more stable. And your balance can still improve with the right kind of training. Age doesn't stop that. Inactivity does. And today we fix that, gently, simply, step by step. Now let's begin with the most important and most functional version of the squat, the chair squat. Not the gym version, not the low squat, just the simple everyday movement you already do countless times a day. Sit down on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the ground. Now lean your chest slightly forward, just a small shift, and push through your heels to stand up slowly. Then sit back down with control. This simple movement builds strength in your thighs, hips, and core. And if you feel unsteady, you can keep your hands on the armrests or hold onto a countertop for support. What matters is control. Smooth movement. Confidence. Practicing this regularly makes activities like standing up from the sofa, getting out of the car, and climbing stairs feel easier. A lot of people avoid squats because they think it will hurt their knees. And honestly, that fear makes sense, because most people perform squats in a way that puts unnecessary pressure on the front of the knees. But we're not doing that. We're doing it the safe way. Instead of bending your knees first, think about shifting your hips back, almost like someone is gently pulling a chair behind you and you're aiming for it. When you move from your hips instead of your knees feel lighter, your thighs engage more, and the movement becomes comfortable and safe. It removes that sharp or heavy feeling from the knees and distributes the effort into the stronger muscles around your hips and glutes. Now once you're comfortable with chair squats, you can move to a slow motion version. This is where the magic really happens. Slow squats create muscle strength without needing any dumbbells or gym equipment. Lower yourself down for a slow count of 3. Then rise for a slow count of 3. Feel your muscles doing the work. Feel your body stabilizing itself. Feel your breath guiding your movement. This slow pace is what helps older adults build strength steadily while protecting the joints. It's gentle but incredibly effective. And if you've felt unstable or weak in your legs lately, this is the variation that will help you regain control. Now here's something that often surprises people. You don't need to do a lot of repetitions to see results. Even 8 to 12 slow squats a few times a week can create noticeable change. Your body responds quickly when you train it in a controlled, safe way. And that's exactly what we're doing here. Once your confidence grows, we can move to the counter squat. Stand facing a countertop or the back of a sturdy chair and hold it lightly for balance. Lower yourself slowly and rise with control. This variation is perfect for improving both leg strength and balance at the same time. The support is there if you need it, but your body gets to practice stabilizing itself. And that's crucial for reducing the risk of falls, improving stability, and strengthening the muscles that keep your hips aligned. Now let's talk about something nobody mentions often enough. Squats also help with circulation. When your leg muscles squeeze and release, they pump blood back up toward the heart. This helps reduce leg swelling, improve energy levels, and even support better heart health. It's one of the reasons so many people feel more energized after incorporating just a few minutes of leg exercises into their routine. Another benefit? Bone health. As you age, your bones naturally lose density. But when you perform weight-bearing exercises like squats, even with just your body weight, you send a signal to your bones to stay strong. This is especially important for older adults who want to reduce the risk of fractures and maintain their mobility long-term. You're not just strengthening muscles, you're strengthening the structure that holds those muscles. Now the next variation I want to guide you through is one of the simplest but most powerful, the wall squat hold. Stand with your back against a wall and slide down just a little. You don't have to go far at all. Even a small bend in the knees is enough to activate your thighs. Hold the position for 10 to 20 seconds, focusing on your breathing. This is called an isometric hold, and it builds muscle endurance, meaning it helps your legs stay strong during long periods of standing, walking, or balancing. If your legs have felt shaky or tired during daily activities, this variation helps tremendously. Now I want you to imagine your body moving through a perfect squat, slow, steady, and controlled. Your hips shift back. Your knees bend comfortably. Your spine stays long. Your heels stay grounded. Your breath flows smoothly. This movement pattern is what keeps your body functional and strong. And the more you practice it, the more confidence you gain. Suddenly standing up from a chair becomes easier. Walking becomes smoother. Climbing stairs becomes less intimidating. Your legs support you like they're supposed to. You might be thinking, what if I haven't exercised in years? Or what if I feel stiff? Or what if my balance isn't great? And that's completely okay. You don't need a perfect body to start. You don't need flexibility. You don't need strength. You just need willingness. Because your body can still adapt at 60, 70, 80, and even 90. Your muscles are still alive. Your bones are still responsive. And your nervous system is still capable of learning. You're not past your prime. Your prime simply looks different now, and it's absolutely reachable. Let's talk for a moment about posture. Over the years, many people gradually start leaning forward or letting their shoulders roll in. Squats naturally strengthen the muscles that pull the body upright. That means better posture not just during exercise, but throughout the day, while sitting, walking, and even sleeping. Better posture takes pressure off the lower back, opens the chest for better breathing, and improves overall body alignment. Now once you've mastered the basic variations, there's a gentle progression that adds a bit more challenge without adding stress. The tap back squat. You perform a small squat, stand up, and lightly tap one foot behind you. Then repeat with the other side. This engages the glutes even more and adds a controlled balance challenge. But remember, only do this when you feel ready. Nothing here should feel forced. Strength built slowly is strength built safely. You may be wondering how often you should practice these. And the answer is beautifully simple. 2 to 3 times a week is perfect. Even 5 to 10 minutes makes a meaningful impact. What matters is consistency. Every session you complete is a message to your body that you're still willing to take care of yourself. That you're still building strength, not losing it. That you're still capable of progress. And that progress shows up in your everyday life. Suddenly, walking a little longer feels easier. Getting out of a chair feels lighter. Moving around feels smoother. Your balance improves little by little. Your confidence grows. And all of this comes from simple, gentle movements done consistently, not from pushing your body too hard or trying to be perfect. Here's something powerful. One of the biggest predictors of longevity, meaning how long and how well you live, is leg strength. People with stronger legs tend to stay independent longer, maintain mobility longer, and enjoy a better quality of life. That's why these simple squats are not just exercises. They're a long-term investment in your freedom, your confidence, your independence, and your ability to live life the way you want to. I want you to picture your future self for a moment. Imagine waking up a few weeks from now, standing up, and feeling the difference. You feel steady, supported. You walk with more confidence. You move with more control. Little things that used to feel tiring start to feel manageable again. This is the power of training your legs consistently and safely. You're not just getting stronger, you're reclaiming parts of your life that you thought you were losing. And don't forget, you don't need a gym. You don't need equipment. You don't need fancy routines. You just need yourself and a few minutes of practice. Your body will do the rest. So before you leave this video, here's what I want you to do. Try just 5 gentle chair squats. Move slowly. Feel the movement. Breathe naturally. And pay attention to how your body responds. That small action is the beginning of a stronger, more mobile, more confident you. If this video helped you, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with someone else who deserves to feel strong and capable again. You never know whose life you might change with something this simple. You've got this. Take care of your strength. Take care of your mobility. Take care of your future. I'll see you in the next one.